Another video. Today we're going to be doing BFB, but there is no split. Here's how this works. Let's say 2 didn't come to BFDI and 4 next remain the hosts. This is what the X would look like. We had Loser and Spongy here, which in the current episode didn't happen. So, let's say that BFB continued and more teams lost. Let's predict for here and on. So, I think that Death Pact would have lost in BFB 16. This is going to cover 16 through 25, by the way. So, if you are safe, I'll tap on you. So, pen, tree, remote, and black hole. It's so for me I think it's down to pie, pillow, and bottle. I think that bottle will be the next one safe, and it'll be down to pie and pillow. So out of these two, I really want to say that Pillow's going to get eliminated, but I feel like she get eliminated to Bottle instead, so I'm actually going to eliminate Pie here. Reason being that Pie's a very boring character in BFB, and is in Teapot too. For everyone here that's watched Teapot, you should all know that Pie was the first boot. If you haven't watched Teapot, it's a really good show. Shout out to Jack and Jellyfy. I'll put their description in. I'll put their link in the description. Go watch them today if you haven't yet. They're very good animators. Okay, so I'm starting to get off track here. I think the next team that will lose, I want to cover the teams that haven't lost a member in a long time. So I think that the losers will finally be not a whole team anymore. So, here's what I think is safe. Since there's a whole arc with Clock, Leafy, and Fiery, people want to keep those guys in. Corny and Pin are a part of it too, so they're safe. And I feel like someone else is pretty interesting on this team. Needle. She almost won BFDIA anyway. Plus, spoilers, congratulations to Book for winning BFDIA. She really deserved it, like the title said. Anyways, down to the bottom 2, Cake and Eggy. I think Cake will be the last one safe. I think that Eggy will get eliminated since, first of all, she should have gotten out when Loser did. I don't even know how Loser got out. I think that people just wanted to see the reaction to the viewers. They were just trying to get a reaction out of the viewers, I could tell. And by the way, Eggy was literally being rude about Clock losing the challenge for them. Clock did help in other challenges though. He was the right one. If it were to come down to Eggy and Clock, Eggy would have been eliminated still. Clock just didn't deserve that treatment. Anyways, let's get to the next team. So in BFB 18, Free Food will be up for elimination. So, this one is a very popular opinion. So, don't be surprised on who's out. However, the order may be a bit shocking. Unlike the road down from safe to eliminated, you might be shocked of my elimination order. So I think that the first one safe is actually going to be Puffball, even though she was bottom 2 for BFB, BFB 9. She just cheated with Stapy. However, that doesn't mean she's still bad. During BFB, she became a better person. I think we all know that. She was actually pretty good in BFB 14/15. Next. Wait, I'll be right back. Okay. Next up, I think next are Eraser and Marker are next. Since they're both very big pieces of the team. And now we're left with Yellowface, Fries, Bell, and Foldy. I think that the next one safe is gonna be Fries. He's usually in the bottom 4 for all his eliminations, but it's just because he's a rude character. No hate against him. Honestly, yeah, no hate against him. But he's usually a rude character, has zero sympathy. So this is why he's this far in it. Like I said before, there's going to be some surprises, and the first one is that Yellowface. Well, it's the only one in this elimination order. Yellowface will be the next one safe, since I don't want to trash talk my favorite character, but people find him annoying. So he get a lot of votes for that. However, Bell and Foldy are both some bad characters. Foldy was good after Teapot 22, but oh wait, what's Teapot? This is BFB. Teapot wouldn't have existed if 2 didn't come. So, anyways, Bell's safe and Foldy's out. Reason being that whole revenge thing with Iance, that kind of turned Foldy into a monster. Anyways, I think the next team that'll be up for elimination will be Iance. So, the order of safety to eliminated is Ruby, Bubble. Out of these 4, Lightning, and here, I gotta say Fanny. So we're down to Flower and Snowball. They're both here because they were mean past seasons. Snowball still kind of is because he doesn't like anyone on his team except Lightning. And Fanny. However, Flower was rude in past seasons. We haven't seen much nice out of her ever. So, I made my decision. I think that Snowball will be safe. Flower will get eliminated. Because, funny coincidence, she's getting eliminated this early. She was the real winner of BFB. Like, let's go all the way to BFB 30, the final episode of the Canon series, and she was the winner. But in this one, she's just the 16th boot. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We have 48 contestants left in this game. So now we're on a BFB 20. I think that the next team to lose will be a better name than that because they haven't lost since BFB 8. 12 episodes. So I think they'll be up for elimination this time finally. So the first team safe. The first person safe is tennis ball. Followed by basketball, Blocky, Robot Flower, and golf ball. So the bottom two are grassy and TV. Wait, what? I'm good. Sorry, that was just my dad. Anyways, the person eliminated is TV. Let's be honest here. All he is a freaking mechanical mind that can barely even talk. He does nothing for his team. People say like, oh, he like showed the results and everything. Yeah, stop putting pity onto him. It's not gonna help him at all. Anyways. Let's go on to the next team up for elimination. And I think that a team's gonna go down to 4 today. Because Beep is up for elimination. So I think that the first one safe would be Cloudy, followed by Balloony and Nickel. The bottom two are Woody and Rocky, the final two picked in season 1. Out of them though, the one that will be safe will be Woody. Sorry guys. Something just happened to Rocky and BFB. Like, if I could go all the way back to when Announcer was the host, Rocky was pretty funny. I still find him funny, but in BFB, everyone thought he was annoying. That's why I'm eliminating him. BFB 22, everyone. The losers. You're up for elimination. So, I think that this time the first one safe will be Coiny, followed by Leafy, Pin, Fiery, and Clock. We're down to Needle and Cake. There's just been nothing going on with Needle or Cake on this team. But Cake has just been the one that has like been annoying. Like Needle's done nothing, but Cake is like way too sympathetic on Loser. And I bet fans are thinking this: if Cake wants to see Loser again so bad, let's make him join him. So yeah, Cake is out. What just happened? Okay, my whole progress saved. Anyways, Cake is out. Anyways, guys. I think that this episode will be a rejoin. BFB 23. And the rejoiner will come back on Beep. So, I'm gonna say the names of everyone who's not rejoining, definitely. First, I don't think that Cake is gonna rejoin since he just came back. Neither will Dora or David, since people find them boring. Same with Robody. People also don't want to see Fiery Jr. again because of his mean personality. TV, Foldy, and Flower also won't be coming back. Neither will Eggy or Pie. So that means it's down to Lie, 8-Ball, Bracelety, Loser, Pencil, Spongy, Stateby, and Match. Stateby and Spongy are probably not coming back. Neither will Match. And I also don't really think that 8-Ball is going to come back. Neither will Pencil. So we're going to Loser, Bracelety, and Light. I'm going to say this now. I think Loser is going to come back. Because his elimination was just to see how the viewers would feel if he would have gotten eliminated. Well, how the contestants would feel. And it was a good day for none of the contestants. Now, it's time for the next elimination. Team Ice Cube's definitely losing this one, no doubt, bro. No doubt Team Ice Cube's losing this one. Anyways, without further ado, let's see who's getting out here. So the first ones safe are going to be Bomby and Barf Bag. They're the only ones that are, like, inherently nice on the team. Because Gelatin's annoying, Donut's just and Nelly's also a bit annoying. Well, in my eyes, I don't see any of them as bad characters. I'm gonna have to say that the next one safe is Donut, since he's the only one serious out of these three. A goofy contestant is going home. And then I think that the last one safe is gonna be Nelly. Come on, guys, we gotta all agree. Gelatin was annoying in BFB pre-splits. Remember in BFB 16, he was whatevering 4, and then he cried over a single speck of dust? Exactly. That is exactly what happens with Gelatin. He got annoying, then enough people would vote him out. So, Gelatin, say goodnight. Alright. Now the final episode of this part, BFB 25. And in this part, I think that Blah will lose. So, here's the order of safe to eliminated, I think. I think the first one safe is gonna be Ice Cube. Even though I wish she wasn't, she will be. Next is Teardrop, followed by Saw, Gady, and Taco. The bottom two are Book and Lollipop. So, these two both have good reason to be here. Lollipop because she's sassy, and Book because she got annoying with the whole Saul and Gady thing and people just want time away. One's gonna have time away from each other. But I think that Book will survive. Lollipop's going home. Her team could do without her. And that's part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. And peace